Sorry, y'all heard an echo on my phone. That was my phone. And hello to all of my lovely subscribers. Hello, hello. And yes, Zoro's with me. He just hadn't said hello yet.
Yep. Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. This is Just Chatties. Hello. Basically, see how your guys' weekends are, and if you guys have any questions for us, you can ask. That kind of stuff. It's the whole point of this stream. And yes, the king has returned. How do I feel? Here's the question for you, Brandy. To answer your question, do you want me to lie? Because I guarantee you, with Dog here, obviously I'm not feeling that good. But I can lie and say I feel perfectly fine.
She's hurt.
What game am I streaming on my next stream? Well, my next stream will be... Well, I don't know. Tomorrow is no stream day.
Yep.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming. Wednesday, it's kind of iffy if I'm gonna stream or not, because I don't exactly know.
That morning, because...
Yeah. I don't know that morning
reason
if I'm
why
going to.
Our battery in our van quit, and we gotta get a ride, and he said, if weather holds out,
Yeah.
and it's not raining or anything, it'll be Wednesday morning. But if it rains, then it's going to be probably Thursday.
Yeah, I can tell you, the van, yeah, well, see, I've always, you know, the menstrual ordeal for me every month is the worst in the first 2 days. Yeah, my van. I literally have a van.
Yeah, we do have a van.
No, we were just saying the battery that's in our van literally died. And I don't have a battery, which means I can't drive to the store because it won't start. So, I have to get a ride from Sammy's stepdad to go to the store to get a battery to bring it back. Oh, wow. Hello, Sage. Okay, well, you're from California. But I literally have my van that sits in front of my house. And it's... Yeah. No, I'm not playing Among Us, Alex. This is just chatting, basically. I have to have something that's got, like, very little...
Right now, as badly as she's been hurting all day, yeah, I wouldn't push her to fully play stream tonight.
Yeah, don't post public information. I'm not posting mine. I'm not going to tell you anything about my tag number on my vehicle, so don't tell yours. What inspired... I'm going to be very honest. What inspired me... Well, I was going to say, what inspired me to start streaming in general? Yep, Brandy did give you fair warning to stop posting the private information. Or yeah.
Yep.
Why did my brain quit functioning right there for a minute? Anyways, what inspired me to actually start streaming, I wasn't inspired to start streaming at all, actually. It just made it easier for me because I would play games like Zoro and I would have the videos of my gameplay and I would be posting them, but then my brain doesn't function properly, and I have issues with memory, and so as I'm posting these, that my memory will kind of like bleh out and I forget then to keep posting them. And so Zoro would have to constantly, hey, did you get your new video posted? Oh no, I didn't. So it became such an issue that when I realized I can do live streams, I thought, well, that would be easier for me. Then I won't have to remember to, post my video, post my content. It made it easier for me to do live streams. It's just because I've got a lot, most people don't know it, but I've got a lot of like mental things that go on inside my head, and
well, with little Purpur, it makes it hard to do,
Yeah. And when you have someone like Purpur, who is that 4-year-old version of me, it makes it very difficult. And Zoro's seen a lot of her today, because this morning, me being hurt, I'm sorry. It's just when she was sitting there in the little video that you sent me, I just thought it was just like, just with her tongue, and I'm like, I just couldn't. I even showed Zoro, and I was like, this is Brandy's daughter, and she was just, we both got a kick out of watching her. We just laughed because of how we were watching it and stuff, and she's just so adorable. It's just, she's a good little weirdo, though. I mean, she could be like me and be a complete nut job. You don't want that.
You weren't that bad growing up.
But, no, anytime like today with me hurting as bad as I was this morning, and then the van issue, myself, mentally, I just didn't want to be out. So, I kind of just let Purpur stay out most of the time. There's some times that I had to pull her back in so I could be able to like talk to Sammy to see about getting a ride to the store to get a new battery. So, yeah. It does seem like all the best people are weird.
They are weird.
I mean, just like, like if you think about like a lot of the really good actors, and they always have their little quirks. Just like, I know it's going to sound really strange, but like Woody Harrelson.
Nicolas Cage is one of them.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, Woody Harrelson. I mean, they seem like they're all very, they're good, but then when you actually watch them in a lot of their acting and stuff, they just have these, like, it's like the screws in their heads are loose. Samuel L. Jackson is another one, because he actually told it. He was being asked questions, and it's like, oh, well, does Samuel L. Jackson like anime? And he goes, yes, and I like anime.
Too.
And hentai too. So it's like, oh, okay. Samuel L. Jackson knows hentai. Jim Carrey, he's another weird. I really liked watching a lot of Jim Carrey stuff. Like when he played in Sonic as Dr. Robotnik. An absolute goofball. And then the movie Liar Liar. He couldn't lie, so he was describing himself in court after beating the crap out of himself. It's like, it was hilarious. No, hentai's okay. I mean, don't give hentai to little kids, obviously.
First favorite hentai is the tentacle.
I mean, you don't let, like, really young kids deal with hentai, but...
No.
But, oh, I absolutely love animes. I watch several different kinds of animes. My biggest one that I watch, though, is One Piece. I'm a real huge fan of One Piece. I really am. So, thanks to Sammy, I have Netflix. And I watched the live actions well, not recently. They hadn't come out with any new ones. They were supposed to last November, October or November of last year.
But it was pushed back to this year. Bro.
Yeah, but they pushed it back to this year. But I watched the first part of the live action One Piece, and I thought it was fantastic. I mean, the guy who played Luffy, he did really good. He was Luffy all the way through. Maybe a little less annoying than the actual anime itself, but the guy did a great job at it. The guy who played Zoro really showed Zoro's personality. The Nami did really well. It was just fantastic. So, well, I know that. You've already told me that. And I'm 35. So that just means you're an older man.
So what?
Well, I know you are. Oh, thank you for the $5, Midnight. And I'm sorry that you are hurting as well, Midnight.
Yeah, Pern told me
Midnight
about that, and I was
said
like,
it.
Ow.
Well, that is very true, what Brandy said there. Not everyone on my channel is of age. We do have, you know, Zoro has a 14-year-old son who's just now getting barely ecchi going for himself.
Dumb fucker tried to
tried
to steal one of my hentais.
He did try to steal one of Zoro's hentais and then ended up losing it. So, yeah. And to Pizza, unfortunately, A-Hole's not going to be on here tonight.
She's hurting bad today.
She's hurting really bad with her teeth today.
The tooth that was bothering her, it's gotten worse.
Yeah, the tooth that's actually been bothering her.
Take the night off, don't worry.
Yeah, the tooth that actually has been bothering her for a while, that she's been set up the appointment in April to go see.
Excuse me.
Well, let's just say half the tooth came out of her mouth today. And it's hurting real bad because it's an exposed nerve there. And so she's absolutely in pain. Yeah, she definitely does. She couldn't even hardly talk on the phone today because it was hurting her that bad.
Thank you, Midnight, for the $10.
Thank you, Midnight, for the $10.
Holy crap.
I just now saw that. Thank you. And yes, I agree, Brandy. April, hurry up and get here. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Hello, HXM.
And hello. But yeah, we just, you know, but she did call and talk to me earlier, and not for a long time like we normally do. But her tooth was hurting so bad. That part of it literally came out.
Oh, what's Dev? That's HXM.
Yeah, that's Dev. I knew it was Dev.
I offered to pull it for her, but she won't take the offer. That's the only bad part. I don't have any Novocaine.
Well, here's the thing. Zoro offered to pull the tooth for her. Her stepdad offered to pull the tooth for her. She just said no, she didn't want to do it, but...
I don't have Novocaine, no, dude, so, you know...
No, we don't have anything for any kind of pain relief, so you're just going to be stuck with a lot of pain.
You're going to be hurting a lot, but, I can promise.
But she did call and talk to me for a little bit and told me that part of that tooth had came out and it's hurting her real bad because of an exposed nerve there. And she has to have them go and she has to have them pulled out. It is. I don't like it when my teeth get to hurting like that, and you're right, it does. And thank you, Midnight, for another $5. Bro, you are spitting out all kinds of money at me. I mean, just... I'm kind of wondering... You know those, like, money gun type deals?
Yes.
You know, one of those little money guns? I honestly think Midnight's one of those money guns right now. He said they're spitting the money out at me.
He's firing.
Well, like I said, you know, if Midnight wants to send it and he can afford to send it, then do what you want, man. But, I'm just gonna keep saying thank you for each time you do it.
I don't demand people.
Well, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be truthful, I actually have a tooth over here, and I don't know which tooth it is fully, but one of my teeth on this bottom jaw has actually been hurting. It hurts every now and then, and it hurts bad enough that it literally, the pain goes up the jaw all the way. It feels like I have a freaking earache right along with that jaw hurting. It's like half that jaw hurts all the way up into the ear. And it's just, it's painful. Teeth, when it comes to teeth, they're the worst when it comes to pain. I mean, you could have a broken leg, you can, you know, oh, yeah, my leg's broke, it hurts. But if you have tooth hurt, you can't do hardly shit. Yeah. I've actually had that happen. I've yawned. Speaking of yawning, I'm so sorry if anyone else starts yawning. I'm gonna try to avoid it. Oh. But yeah. I've actually done that too. I've yawned, and like my jaw would literally pop, and it actually hurt. Zoro's actually quite unique with his jaw. When he goes to take a bite of like something that's bigger than his mouth,
I'm like, I got kind of, as they call it, snake's mouth.
When he goes to take like a bite of a burger that's too big for his mouth, his bottom jaw actually dislocates to open his mouth wide enough to go around it, and then it just pops.
I can literally pop my
like
jaw
locates right back into place. It's like, okay,
and pop it back in. It gets kind of funny because I can creep people out.
I could tell you, I don't care. You can talk about my deal, but be careful. I don't think that would be a very fair deal. I mean, because you gotta think, in order for it to fully heal back, your mouth has to be literally wired shut, and you can the only way you can eat anything is it has to be put into a blender and mixed up into like a giant smoothie.
Well, that's kind of like on my leg.
It's like, oh
and
gosh,
you should
no.
remember that part. When they said they could do surgery on it, but then after the doctor got to looking, he found that since my leg bones grew really awkwardly, they would literally have to break both my leg bones and reset them. And that would be a secondary surgery I'd have to go through just to do that. And it's like, no.
Well, and then they even said that there was a chance that if Zoro even went and had the cancer tumor removed out of his knee, that there's a chance he wouldn't even walk again. I mean, just the thought, and I'm just saying, being very honest, just the thought of not being able to open your mouth for, being able to eat. To me, I feel like I'd starve to death. I mean, that's just a scary thought to me.
I've heard of people having their appendixes removed.
I've heard of people having that, but I think I honestly would too, because with my mouth completely closed, like completely shut, I feel like if I could not open it and be able to eat, I would literally want to cut it, find a way to cut it open, or make it worse.
I'll let you answer that last one.
On Sammy?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with yelping or yapping. I mean, yes, that would be a bit of an issue because I yap with Sammy every day. But my biggest, the biggest thought in my head, though, is how am I going to eat if my mouth is wired shut? I mean, how would I eat? I would starve to death because it's like I can't eat. I don't know anything about my appendix. I couldn't tell you if I actually have it or not.
I've had appendicitis. I've had tuberculosis. I've had a lot of shit throughout my life. And
no, not bad a-hole.
Had anything.
But I mean, I was just. But the reason why a-hole that we're even talking about you and your jaw. I don't know how she is. I'm being very honest, I don't know.
No, I haven't.
But the only reason we were talking about you in the first place is Pizza actually came on and asked where you were, and I told him
a lot of sickness
that a part of your tooth that was already causing you pain had fell out today, which has now got an exposed nerve there.
Which not everything has to be
causing
removed
you
if
a
it
lot,
gets sick.
A lot of pain and grief. Hi. But it's causing you a lot of pain and grief, and he goes, oh, poor a-hole. And so, that's why I told him you weren't on, is because you're having a lot of pain with your teeth. And that's when we got to talking about, like jaws and teeth hurting. It's like a completely different pain. It's not just the tooth that hurts at that point. Everywhere in that region hurts. Yeah, unfortunately, a-hole can't eat pizza today. So sorry. You can't be eating pizza. I know you'd enjoy a-hole to be eaten. Oh, I'm gonna be truthful. I love when she's an a-hole because the only reason she's even an a-hole because one of my subscribers is literally named Pizza. Yeah. His name is just Pizza. And so, since his name is Pizza, well, that's what we say. I can't really tell you much. See, that's where I said my memory is all messed up. Is because I don't remember much of anything from my past in general. I really just don't. I don't remember. I remember I had a broken wrist as a kid. I remember a lot of stuff that I've done with Zoro. But I don't remember a whole lot of anything else. I mean, it's probably a little bit delayed for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's awfully funny considering I don't even have one. But I'd be careful saying that word too much considering Brandy's here and she's got a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah. 7-year-old might get a little bit touchy and want to hit the button.
That or ask mommy what the hell that word is.
I was at least trying to make the daughter look good.
Well, he claims he's 38 years old.
Yeah, but here's the problem. He claims he's 38, but yet he asks the stupidest questions that only a teenager would ask. Ooh, I'm excited.
I mean, like I said, and Brandy does have a point on who taught him how to talk to women like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a point, you know, but
You don't walk up to a woman, hey, can you pull out your Perona? God, that feels so stupid even saying that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying he's a troll, and that's why he's saying it. The only problem is you can't really troll trolls. I mean, right now I'm not really being a troll because I really don't feel like it.
Let me get on Dead by Daylight. I'll have people hating on me for about an hour or two.
I actually live in the United States as well. And I'll even be more specific, I live in the state of Arkansas. So, yes, I am a southern hillbilly woman, so... So, I mean, I don't mind that.
No, what?
I have a sucker. Literally, it's laying right over there. See, I'll even show you. I got a sucker. Here's my sucker. That's my sucker. I told you I have a sucker. Also, a sucker over there.
I got reported more times than one for that crap. Ketchup tastes like blood? No, it don't.
Well, I mean, you do realize
don't.
that that's how women practice, right? They start with a pacifier, and then a sucker, then an ice cream cone, and then it leads to the penor. What? How else do you
Quiet,
think?
you.
How else do you think girls train for being able to get such good
quiet
suckies?
you. There are little kids watching.
Well, I'm just stating a fact.
I know what you're
It
saying.
starts with things like this. Oh, I'm not trying to encourage him. I'm just being honest. I have a heart-shaped sucker.
I can encourage him.
I eat ketchup. I lied. I'm not eating ketchup. Zoro likes ketchup but can't eat it because the fact that he can't have tomatoes.
I actually break out.
Zoro
if I eat
actually,
too much ketchup.
if Zoro eats too much ketchup, he actually breaks out in hives and rashes. So I have to monitor that. Just like I can't eat cherries. That's why everything I get, I have to make sure that there's no cherries. You're having sushi for supper. I don't know what I'm gonna have for supper. It actually is nothing like it.
Yeah, and ketchup does not
You know, and
taste.
a lot of people are like, oh, they'll use ketchup for like blood effects, and it's like, dude, that's ketchup. That's not even blood.
They used to do that back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like you gotta
For
make it
horror
look.
movies.
You gotta make it look more deeper
What they
red.
do, what they would do, they would actually mix it with a combination of water and pig's blood.
Yeah. See, but the
And
pig's
that's
blood
how
make it work.
it actually looked realistic. Even though it was made of pig's blood, which is real blood, but it would look like it was actually coming out of a human body.
They actually had to be careful with that corn syrup, believe it or not. I do know about the corn syrup. Especially the biggest thing that they had the problem with the corn syrup was with when they had to work with animals, because they would have the corn syrup like blood type ordeal. Yep. For crime scenes, they would use the pig's blood.
And if they had an animal on set, the animal would go nuts for it.
Well, but the corn syrup thing, you know, I actually seen one dog who was supposed to be laying like he was in a trap and had been shot, and they used the corn syrup, dyed corn syrup, to make it look like the bullet wound, but he kept licking the corn syrup. They had to find a way to keep him from doing it, because he was supposed to be like he was dead.
Brandy studied forensics. I studied special effects. Wow!
Yeah, I've always been a sucker for like forensic stuff, because I've always liked that kind of stuff. The only problem is I've always had a problem with concentration. I can't really, and I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed it even with me talking. I'll be talking one thing and then immediately jump to something else. It's because I can't concentrate on one thing for a long period of time. I just can't.
But truth be told, she ain't lying on that, because pig's blood, it smells bad.
I've always heard it has. I've never really smelled
It does. It's bad smelling.
I tell you what, there was a I was in a medical. I was just gonna say I was in a medical class at one point, and there was, for our fire department, there was new paramedics and new rescue team coming to do some training, and of course my health class was always involved in it, and we, you know, some of us had crucial roles where we got to, you know, we had to be rushed out to the helicopter and flown off, or, well, I played a dead corpse. I enjoyed playing the dead corpse because of the fact that I literally I just fell asleep because I had to sit in one spot and not move, and so I did.
Profanity.
I just sat there and in that one spot, not moving, and of course they had to like put like a bluish lipstick type stuff on and make it look like I was a dead corpse, you know. So I just laid there with my eyes shut like I was dead, but I just was asleep. And
she was too. They literally had to call me to get her.
Yeah. Hi, Seth. But it was just like I just fell asleep.
Hey, Crimson.
Hi, Crimson.
Oh, and English with Romilda. Watch the bad words. Well, fuck.
I mean, I'm gonna say when it come down to it, I didn't have the greatest parents, but my brother was always the biggest like support for me.
Yeah, I was there for her.
My brother's always been my support. He's always encouraged me to follow the dreams that I wanted to, but due to my memory being so messed up and my concentration being so bad, I couldn't really follow the dream I wanted to. And my actual dream of what I wanted to be was a veterinarian. I absolutely love animals more than I normally love people. And I don't really...
I'm gonna say...
I'm not really sociable with other people.
I'm gonna say this on language around kids. As long as a parent's sitting right there and they know what's going on and the kid ain't saying it, because I used to watch horror movies growing up, so I heard a lot of foul language. We're talking words you wouldn't believe, but yet
no, I didn't.
I never sat around and say them, you know. And I don't abide other little kids saying them, you know. I never did.
No.
Luffy until he got to a teenager.
Luffy was a teenager before we allowed him to say a curse word, and it was more like...
But he knows better than to look me dead square in the eyes and tell me to go fuck myself too, because he knows I'll knock the hell out of him.
Oh, look at that. That's cute. Sorry. Crimson was cute. I was looking at a picture she sent. She's with a plague doctor. But,
well, I guess Crimson just picked out my second killer for Sunday.
But, oh boy. But, no, my biggest thing was...
I have for him.
My biggest dream was always to be a veterinarian, because one thing I could tell you, people never...
I like burgers.
I'm gonna be truthful, I like all kinds of food.
I like burgers, but I like all kinds of food, including seafood.
I like all kinds of food. I love trying food from other cultures. That's why I thought about opening a P.O. box, so that people could, you know, and of course I would have it listed in the descriptions that if someone from another country wanted to send me, oh, try this snack, and of course I would try it live right here on streams. Well, I mean, you gotta think, Pokemon cards are, I'm gonna say it, Pokemon cards are like a valued treasure. I'm gonna be honest, I've had Pokemon cards.
I used to play Pokemon.
I had Pokemon cards that I just collected, and someone actually went and stole them, and I cried when they got stolen. One of them was like a really valued one for me.
Those were the cards I gave you.
Yeah, but I cried
and
when they got stolen from me, and I literally cried.
If I had to go and try to replace the entire collection, yeah, let's just say this, I'd be spending in the millions of dollars.
One of the cards that I really treasured on that was at least, I don't know how much it was. I think it was like a $20 or $30 card.
It was the basic Blastoise from base set.
It was the base set.
It was the one that our Blastoise grandmother gave to us.
Mm-hmm. Our grandmother gave it to us.
She told me to.
It was treasured.
She told me to take care of it, and if I didn't want it, to give it to you.
Yeah.
And so I did.
I mean, that's just what I think. Yeah, Zoro, okay. Right now, Zoro's not considered king. And okay, and the reason I say that is, when he said that he was stepping out for a while, he, as we could put it, he relinquished the throne to me. I'm the basically head of the kingdom at this point. And so in order for Zoro to become king again, he has to basically fight to get the throne back. The best way Zoro does that is in the game Dead by
Oh.
Daylight. So, you helped him choose one of the killers for the 2 out of 3 matches that we have to do.
And the only worst part, it's one of my best killers.
Yep, and it's one of his best killers in order that he utilizes. And okay. Goodbye.
Yep. I agree with her.
Yep. You at least have been warned. And trust me, Brandy's
if-
good about giving warnings before she does something. So if
I'm
she
gonna say
gives
it
you
like
a
this.
warning, you might want to heed it. And I need more coffee.
I'm
And
gonna say it
Drip,
like
if you
this.
try
If I
stealing my
wanted-
coffee, I'm gonna choke you. I don't
Well,
feel like you
give
stealing
me
my
a
coffee
second.
today.
Burr,
What?
give me a second. If I wanted to talk about Pinors, I do have a game called Hentai Shop Simulator. If I wanted to talk about Pinors, there you go. I'll get you some coffee because I can
Okay,
get you some.
I gotta read this. Hold on here. If I could fuse with any, I really don't know if I would want to fuse with. Now, like, you're meaning like any anime character from any anime, or just like Dragon Ball Z? Well, I mean, I'm trying to clarify here, because he said, like, he was talking about Dragon. Oh, dude, don't even mention that, considering my brother already pees in the pot. And that's the only way we have to keep it, you know, to keep Jester out of it. So, yeah. But, it, you know, at least give me a little clarification. Is it like, oh, we can fuse with any anime, okay. I tell you, I got another one. Okay, any anime character using any of the fusion tactics. Honestly, I don't really know how well I would want to do that. I mean, I'm just being honest. I really just don't. Yeah, I just really don't know if I want to like fuse with any of the characters. I mean, I would, for me, I would, if I wanted to have anything to do with anime character, I would want to be my own character, my own unique character individually. Well, I mean, I understand that, but like I'm saying, it's like, I really wouldn't want to fuse with another character. I just would want to be my own unique character and keeping to myself. I wouldn't want to really fuse with anybody. As a, you know, as like an anime character. I just wouldn't want to do it. You do realize I have got 3 mods that are not going to be happy if you keep talking about it. So, goodbye. You've been timed out. You've been warned to not talk about that.
You were warned.
And like I said,
Excuse me.
you've been warned by that, and I've got, like I said, I've got several mods that are here, and they watch very closely. They're very good at what they do. That's why I have them in the positions they are. Oh, wait, there's one of my 4th mods. The a-hole showed up. I mean, but like I said, I absolutely love all my moderators, and they know what they do. I know. Well, he's not going to be able to say any more gross things now, considering he's been timed out for 24 hours. Hello to midnight.
I'm tired of his bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha, bitch. There you go.
Yep.
That's how you do it, a-hole. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, all people who have been my moderators, there are things that, now those who are ex-mods, there's certain things that they had done that kind of broke the rules that I had set for my moderators, more or less. But the moderators that I do have still yet, they monitor everything very closely, and they're very, very upfront with it. They do not let people get away with things. They are really strong about what they do. Yep. So, I mean, oh, that's fine. You can watch and not say anything. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I mean, people like to watch my stuff in general. They just sit and watch.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm a talker. I like to talk.
Yep. He does.
In person, and I'm gonna be truthful, in person, if you guys yeah. In person, and even Sammy and them could probably tell you this, in person, if you were to meet me face to face for the first time, I probably would be absolutely awkward, because face to face interactions with people I'm not good with. But like me sitting in front of a camera and talking this way, I feel comfortable.
You actually get people talking with you and everything.
Yeah, I can easily start up a conversation. It's just I'm a little bit nervous and like not. It just seems just tad awkward for me. So. So yeah.
Myself, I'm going through and looking for a game to download.
But you know, I just been, you know, it's been one of those upsy downsies ordeal. Well, yeah. Seth actually asked a question of you, Zoro. If you could make any of your mods again, which would it be? And you gotta think, Seth, you're not the only one who is an ex-mod. We have all the way back to Kathy, who was one of the first original one of the first mods that we had. And so you gotta think, there have been some that had been removed as mods. That
yeah. I wish I still had that game.
Uh-oh. You upset my crimson now.
Yeah, we know him. I mean, her, what? Shut up.
Apparently, okay.
what's going on.
I'm not. Apparently not. Well, okay. I don't know if the individual was talking to me or what when they said it, but apparently they said something about stop talking or something, or stop chatting. And apparently it upset them because I guess Crimson thought they were talking directly about me and telling me to stop chatting.
I think they were talking about the trolls.
They might have been talking about the troll, I don't know. But Crimson might have took it that they were telling me to stop chatting.
Yeah.
And it upset her. Like, you did not just tell her. And then,
no.
But then, I guess without the clarification, they said, I was just warning him. And it's like,
Yeah.
him? Oh, no. I mean, I just, it's like, you can't, I mean, like I said, when it comes down to the mods that I have, they are very particular when it comes down to me in general.
They know how to circle the wagons.
It's like, here I am, it's like, and I'm going to be very honest, the way I'm looking at my mods right now is I am as a little 5-year-old child in a car or in a boat, and they're the massive sharks swimming around the boat going literally like it's like they're like the sharks that's circling around that boat, like if anything comes near we're gonna rip it apart. So here I am in the boat and they're circling around making sure nothing gets to me. Okay? So you gotta be cautious of the sharks that I got for my mods, because they're vicious. Okay, I'm gonna say the person claims to be 38 years old, but mentally he acts like a 5-year-old. I'm gonna be truthful. I mean, if y'all want a 4-year-old here, I can always turn Purpur loose, but I don't think that would be very good for anyone else.
No, that would be the worst idea right now. Oh boy.
I gotta see what my Brandy sent me. I keep in contact with my mods. Oh. Okay, I do see where that was said. I was watching the whole time. I never left stream. I said enough chatting. But if you said enough chatting, why? No, you don't. Trust me, Drip, you don't want Purpur. Because Purpur, you don't want to know half the names that Purpur calls all of you. Okay?
Let's see.
I can guarantee you there is some people. No, you don't.
No, we don't want Purpur out on a live stream.
I guarantee you, because Purpur has her own unique way. Okay, I'm gonna say, me and Purpur both know what, the people that we have in contact. If I have in contact with someone, then it's like she had contacted them, but she don't know who they really are. What does Purpur call you? She just... I don't know what Purpur... Okay. ZY, I actually understand your question here. Purpur most people don't really know this, but I have a split personality. Yeah, you've only been here since January, but Purpur's been around before. Had been here longer, but I don't hardly ever talk about it. Purpur, I actually can't, but I have a split personality. She calls her Sissy.
4-year-old girl.
She literally calls Sammy Sissy. That's Sissy. I do, like I said, I do know because, so, you know, the only reason I know much about Purpur is from what Zoro tells me and what Sammy has told me, even down to what Luffy has told me. Luffy, she doesn't call Luffy. She don't call him Bub. She calls him Tiny.
Yep.
And Crimson is Pretty Lady because apparently when I actually came to and I was myself, I seen where there was messages sent to Crimson on Discord. And you know what? I'm even going to tell her because apparently Zoro, Purpur is a 4-year-old of me. She's a 4-year-old of me. Yeah. But it's literally, but when Purpur is out and she says things and does things, I don't know, like, this part of me does not know what Purpur does. The only reason I know things that Purpur does is from what other people tell me she does. And so, yeah, that's the only way I know anything about Purpur. And that's what a split personality does.
And she's a rip and a half.
And yeah, she does have names for some of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
because and apparently Crimson, by what Zoro had told me from, I'm not sure when, yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. But apparently, Crimson, you're my girlfriend. Because Purpur says you're my girlfriend. Apparently, she saw the pretty lady, and she goes, pretty lady.
She's a rip.
She literally told Zoro, pretty lady, Purr's girlfriend. What? So, apparently that's what Purpur told Zoro. And what does Purpur call Zoro? Mommy. That's mommy.
I am mommy. And no, I don't deny it, so.
Well, I'm going to say this. You're actually looking at Purpur. Purpur doesn't... You're drippy.
Change your body.
King Drip, Purpur calls you drippy. You're just drippy. Yeah, that's what you're called, drippy. But no, Z-White, what I'm saying is, Purpur you're looking at. Because, yes, right now I am Purr. I am the grown version that you're seeing and that you're talking to. But when it's Purpur, my mind goes from being an adult mind like it's reverted back to a 4-year-old child. And so then you hear the 4-year-old child talking. This is, yeah, and it's even to the point I don't, by what I was told, I don't say bad words as the 4-year-old child. You know, and even though as an adult I say curse words all the time. Well, not all the time, but I do say them on occasion. But mentally, yeah, mentally inside of me there is a 4-year-old child. And that's what it's called, a split personality. It's like two different people, two different personalities in one body. And so that's what Purpur is. Purpur is the mental 4-year-old that's inside of my body. And there's times that she takes over on that. Basically, and I'm not joking, and Zoro and Sammy both has told me this, when Purpur is out, Purpur literally feels that she is a 4-year-old child, and Zoro and Sammy has almost had to carry this 35-year-old body as if it's a 4-year-old child.
Oh, good Lord.
Do you know how difficult it is for them to carry all of this? I ain't no little fucking woman, that's for sure. But each, like I said, Purpur comes up with her own names for each, certain people that she meets, or certain people she knows.
Yeah.
Like with me. Because, even though it's two different personalities, it's one mind, which means they share that same knowledge, basically. And like I said, she has names for each one that she fully understands. Like with King Drip, it's Drippy. She calls that him Drippy. Crimson is Pretty Lady. Zoro's mommy to Purpur.
Yep.
Luffy is Tiny.
Yeah, and the hacker, she calls Tiny Pee-Pee.
The hacker, she calls Tiny Pee-Pee. And we all know who that is. The he who shall not be named, she calls Tiny Pee-Pee.
Oh, you mean slut nut?
Yeah, that. But Purpur literally calls him Tiny Pee-Pee. Yes, Purr says hello ZY. Purpur calls you... Trust me, Purpur knows your name too. Mara. Samara is Mara. Purpur calls her Mara.
Yep.
No, you're just ZZ.
Yep.
Purpur calls you ZZ. She just calls you ZZ. She doesn't call you ZY. She calls you ZZ.
Yep.
If you're ZZ. To Purpur, you're ZZ.
Because it's simple for a 4-year-old.
And Brandy, she calls Randy. Only because she can't really pronounce the B. Oh, and you don't want to know what Purpur calls Midnight. She doesn't like Sergio. She will not address Sergio at all. Purpur will not. I don't know why she doesn't address him. Yeah. And that's what Purpur calls you. She literally goes, "Hey, Randy." She can't say Brandy.
Yeah.
She calls Midnight Night. That's Night.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, and like I said, Purpur is that 4-year-old child, so that's what, okay. We're talking about names that Purpur calls all of you. Because like I said, even though y'all don't see Purpur, she knows who you guys are because we share the same memories. And so each one of you, Purpur has her own name for. And for Midnight, she calls him Night Night. It's Night Night. Because the way she sees it, he's nighttime, he's a knight, but then he's also like a knight in shining armor. He's a Night Knight. You know? That's the way she sees him. I can't tell you all about that. Hi, Devin. Aim Cat is Kitty. I'm so sorry, Midnight. That's what Purpur calls you. She calls you Set. She don't call you Seth, she calls you Set. I hope that was caught, because that was adorable. Luffy snored in there just now. I hope that actually got caught. I'm gonna say it, guys, when he came in from school, he was tired. He laid down, was watching YouTube and fell asleep. And yeah, so he's sleeping in there. And like I said, when it comes to Crimson, Purpur doesn't call her Crimson. Purpur calls her Pretty Lady.
Yep.
And like I said, when it comes to Samara, it's Mara.
She keeps names short and sweet.
She just has certain ways of naming people, and that in a way that's a good thing, because when they're talking to her, at least they can understand who she's talking about by knowing the names that she says. Oh, Oreo, she just calls Cookie.
Yep.
She just calls it Cookie. Anytime she sees Oreo, she goes, Cookie! That's Cookie. Because she thinks of an actual Oreo cookie. But no, like I said, y'all, physically when you look at Purpur, hello. Physically, when you look at Purpur, you're looking at me. I don't change. My physical body don't change. It's just mentally does. So. Like I said, she has certain names for certain people. And and it's not just names for you guys. Yeah, Purpur, I can tell you when it comes to streaming, now, I know it might sound weird. Purpur has been in some of Zoro's videos. You can actually hear Purpur in Zoro's videos. Because
and
Zoro
she's
would
come
be
out on stream a couple of times.
And there's been a couple of times that Purpur has actually shown up on stream. Not like in the middle, it would be towards the end, like when I'm really, like, physically, if I'm tired. I know, it looks like an actual little ghost. When I get extremely tired, and Zoro has to come and, like, wake me up live on the stream, at that point, it's not her that y'all are seeing there. That's Purpur that y'all are seeing. Because once I go to sleep, mentally my mind stays asleep, but that's when Purpur's awake.
Yep, she comes out and
yeah, Purpur has been around before. But like I said, there's no physical change. It's just mental.
No.
And trust me, there's times Purr has apparently done things, because Sammy even told me one time, apparently Purr was walking to the store with Zoro and Luffy, and they met up with Sammy, and Purr was the one out, that Purr was walking like a penguin.
Yep.
And saying how she was a pingy.
Yep.
So, I mean, like I said, it's the mind of a 4-year-old child, so you can imagine how it actually looks to everyone else. It looks very strange.
Strange indeed.
Yeah. Well, and I'm going to say, for me, though, I kind of like the fact that I do have the split personality I do. Because there are some people who have, the me, myself, and Irene. And that's kind of the way it is. It's me and myself. Sadly, there's no Irene. Unless Zoro wants to be Irene.
No.
Yep, I actually found that one hilarious. But no, when it comes to Purr, a lot of times we try not to let Purr on stream. Because according to Purr, she's the greatest streamer in the world, but 90% of the time nobody can make sense of what she talks about.
She just talks about random shit.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
But, like I said, Purr has been there before. And some of them who know my stuff knows about her.
Yep. Because even Samara's asked what was wrong.
Well, you'll actually see where Zoro had the names of it. Let me see if I can actually... Hold on, let's see if I can pull up the... I could look at the video names and fully tell you.
There was one video where I was literally talking with Purr.
Talking about Perona and Purr.
And there was another one talking with Purr.
Yeah, I think there's another one somewhere in here. Let's see, there was Purr being sick. Yeah, there's another one somewhere in here that, you actually have Purr actually is the one who's, actually there.
If I find it, I can post.
Oh, a quick message from Zoro and Purr, which was 9 months ago that one. But yeah, it's actually called a quick message from Purr and Zoro. It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. But it was Zoro and Purr that done that one. So
Yeah.
but that in that video for sure you will hear actual Purr then.
Yep.
Because like I said, everybody, people have their own unique ways. Me, apparently, I have a 4-year-old side that comes out every now and then. And, yeah.
God's a little bit of a joke.
I've actually seen ghosts. I've seen them.
I have.
Kitty, meow, meow. Well, I'm not Purr. I'm Purr right now. But Purr gets mad if you call her Purr. That I guarantee you.
Yep. She throws an absolute retail bet.
Because a lot of them, Sammy and all of them told me that. Purr'd be sitting there and they would say Purr, and she get absolutely mad. See, so I'm Purr, and then there's Purr, who is the 4-year-old version. I mean, physically we look the same, but mentally we're two different people. So, it's very unique.
Two different sides of the same coin, as the old saying goes.
Yep, two different sides of the same coin. It's like heads and tails, it's there. And it's something that, you know, like I said, I don't control it.
Well, how can you?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, and I'm going to say, a lot of people sometimes don't even realize that they have a split personality. There are some people who don't realize there's a split personality because they don't realize that there's two different people. Oh my. So sorry. And I'm actually going to say, I've actually seen ghosts.
I have.
Well, like I said, I've got, you know, I don't really live it's not really a double life. It's just split personalities are, you know, unless you have someone there who can tell you that, hey, there's something going on, then you won't never know. And that's what I was saying. When it comes down to things that Purr has does, it's all because Zoro and everyone else tells me, hey, Purr did this. And that's how I know so much about it. Just like I'm going to be truthful. Zoro gets me these. These are little unicorn snacks. Okay? These little unicorn snacks. And the only reason he can get these is because of the fact that there's no cherry in it. That's the only way I can eat them, is no cherries. But these little gummies, he has to get 2 bags. One for me and one for Purr. Yep. Power Wash Simulator is what Purr calls Wash.
Yep.
That's what, it's literally a game that I have, that's called Power Wash Simulator, and Purr calls it Wash.
Anytime you go to play, Jurassic World, or Ark, it's always playing with dinosaurs.
It's dinosaurs. That's what Purr calls them, dinosaurs. They're dinies. Dinosaurs.
And if she wants to play Skyrim, it's Sky.
Yeah, see, Purr has her own unique way of talking. She doesn't call things by their full names. She says it simply. But no, Zoro has to buy 2 bags of these snacks. Because Purr absolutely refuses to share with me. Even though we have the same.
Share with her too.
I know, I do. Oh, you're okay. But and just like, and I'm gonna say it, Zoro knows things that Purr likes to eat. And a lot of it's very similar to what I eat.
She mainly likes ramen. She likes nudes.
Yeah. Anytime, if you ever hear Purr say ZZ, then you know that it's basically you. No, I actually wasn't playing Among Us. This just has the most somber music. I know.
Got chill music.
Not to Purpur, you're not Dan. Just letting you know. You're not Dan to Purpur. And since you're just now getting here, you might not know, Purpur is mentally a 4-year-old version of myself. It's split personality. But yeah. Purpur don't call you Dan. Well, the reason I've said it where I'm trying to play more of my other games that I have. Because I've gotten new games, I want to play more games. She calls you Blossom. I don't know why she could say the B for your name and not for hers. It's Blossom. Not Blossom, Blossom. So, yeah, that Purpur, like I said, is a I have a split personality, and Purpur is that 4-year-old personality that's inside of me, mentally. And she has her own names for each of you. I really don't think you want to know what... No. She has no name for that. She doesn't even talk about it.
What's that?
In a way, I think everybody does have a split personality. A lot of them don't know they have a split personality. The only reason I know I have a split personality is because I've got 3 different people that have told me that there's a split personality. And then, like I said, with the videos where, you know, you hear Purpur with Zoro. No. There's actually a chance that Purpur comes out. If I'm extremely tired and Zoro has to come and wake me up. No, it's not. Mine has nothing to do with being sober or high. Mine is just mentally there. I can't distinguish mine because I don't do drugs. But
nope.
Mentally, there's 2 different people. For me.
No drugs or alcohol.
Purpur happens all the time. When it comes to Purpur's, you know, a lot of times Purpur's there, like when I'm asleep and somebody wakes me up, it's Purpur. Or if I'm in absolute agonizing pain. Big brother Roro. I'm sorry.
Truthfully, it's mommy.
For Purpur, it's mommy.
She never calls me Zoro or anything. It's always mommy.
I'm gonna say I've never done drugs. I did drugs one time, and I was drunk when I did the drugs, and that was a mistake that I had made.
Yep.
And I've never done it again. Never touched it again.
That was like when you.
No, I'm being very honest. I done drugs way back, and I've never done it again.
You done a little bit of pot, like almost.
Yep, a lot of people,
Almost
and that's
3
what I'm
years.
saying, a lot of people never fully, because like I said, and I'm going to be truthful, and Zoro could probably vouch this, well, Zoro's the one who's always told me, when I'm on stream, she just calls it daylight. She don't call it Dead by Daylight, she just calls it daylight.
Yep.
She just says she wants to play Daylight. Well, I understand that, and I'm saying at one point in my life, though, I did do... She just calls it Among Us. That's what she calls Among Us. It's Among Us. She doesn't change that one. I don't know why. But she, you know, like I said, a lot of times, though, when I'm streaming and I'm getting real tired, and I don't know if some of you've seen it or not, I'm gonna say the only reason, okay, I'm gonna say this, that is not, I'm saying it's either bots that's going on there, or
somebody's making accounts just
exactly
to shoot it up.
That, or I'm going to also say that the individual who actually created the fan channel used to be a moderator on our channel, but I feel they are basically leeching off of our name to get the subs that they do, because I've noticed all the content. Could be, I mean, if you come up with, well, him or someone else, I am going to say, though, on my part, I think we did.
What?
Unsubbed it. Well, I noticed, if you actually look at all the shorts videos that's going on that channel, one, it has nothing to do with the Predator Kingdom. Nothing. Because we don't play Fortnite. We don't have anything to do with Fortnite. Luffy plays it with his friends, but we don't do it here on the channel.
I'll admit it, I was on Fortnite about a month ago.
Yeah.
When they had Miku Hatsune on there. I never played on the channel.
Honestly, I think that we did on ours, on the main channel. I don't think I did on my secondary channel, though. I will find out if I did or not. If I'm not, then I will. Only because, like I said, it's basically them leeching off of our name to get the fame that they've got. They basically used a lot of our people to get there. No, they did not say anything about our name in there. They're basically using our name. In fact, we were the only ones who had Predator Kingdom anywhere on YouTube.
Yep.
And he started it to base, as he said, to, you know, make video, like shorts videos and stuff from our channel.
Well,
Nothing like that ever showed up.
I'll go one further.
I need some more coffee. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom.
YouTube, Google, everything. I did not find anything on Predator Kingdom.
Yep.
So that should tell you something right there.
In fact, here's the thing. If we were to copyright the Predator Kingdom name, he would have to pay us for using that name. But I guarantee you, if he took...
Either he'd have to pay us, or he'd have to start announcing our channel more than anything.
It should be. He honestly should, and he should be mentioning our channel and stuff like that, but he don't. He's just posting little clips of Fortnite dances. That's not our channel. And little questionnaires. And it's like, that's not us. That's not what we're about. And so I honestly, like I said, he's using our name, our success, to make himself that way. And I'm being very truthful. Because as many people has unsubbed to him, he shouldn't be going up in views. or he shouldn't be going up in subscribers unless they're fake accounts or bot accounts.
Well, Slapnut probably making a big bunch of accounts and subbing
Like I said, I think it's ridiculous that it's doing that. You know, it's like that. I mean, if you tell someone you're making a fan channel to post stuff from your streams on there, then that's what you expect them to do. But instead, I'm seeing that this fan channel is not a fan channel. And I can make that as a disclaimer right here and now. It's not a fan channel. I'm sorry if you guys are subbing to that channel thinking, oh wow, I get to see amazing stuff that they do on Predator Kingdom. No. We don't do Fortnite. We don't play Fortnite. I don't. I think there might be one stream that I done Fortnite on. One stream. And that was back when me and Zoro were trying to go for a Predator.
That was years ago. Oh, sorry.
They had the Predator or the Yautja on Fortnite, and we wanted to go for it. But every time we got close to the area, someone was camping it and kept sniping us. But that was literally the last time we ever played Fortnite. Or last time I ever played Fortnite. I played it once with Sammy when they had the Among Us mode. But I didn't stream it. I didn't do no videos of it that I can recall. So we just don't do it.
I go like this. Me, myself, I don't have time for it because I do a lot of research.
Yeah.
And they expect you to put hours upon hours into it, and it's like...
Yeah, it's like, no. And like I said, if you want someone to play Fortnite for you, Luffy does that. Luffy does that. He plays Fortnite. And he plays it with his friend Ziggy and his friend that's called Floppy. He also plays it with another kid named Hess. I think it's Hess that plays with him on Fortnite. You know, there's just several other kids that he plays. And these are all kids that are roughly his age that play it with him. I don't know why you would feel bad. I mean, I'm just saying, honest, out of all honesty, Wilbur's using our names. No. I don't do Fortnite. Ever again.
Nope.
I
went on there and got the Miku Hatsune skin. That was pretty much it.
I would never play Fortnite again. I won't even download it. I have it, I just don't download it at all. It stays in the library and just sits there. I don't play it. I mean, it might seem selfish, I just don't. I don't do Fortnite. Because the way I see it is, when it came to Fortnite, it was so grindy. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. If we were to put our name into copyright, he would have one or two options that he would have to do. He would have to either pay us for using our name, or he would have, oh, we've been talking about all kinds of things, Asian, or he would have to remove it.
Or he'd have to just start mentioning our channel in every video.
Yeah, or in every video it has to be about our channel. So, I mean, that's literally how it works. No, Asian, it's just chatting.
Yeah. Just yapping.
And Luffy just woke up. Hold on here. Luffy. Tell Sammy you'll be right back. Should have told Sammy you'd be right back.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to say hi, that you woke up.
Hi.
Hello.
I need coffee.
No, you go in there with Sammy.
Her, in the mornings, I need coffee.
No.
Please.
We'll see. Go. Besides, with your ADHD, I don't know how well coffee works. But no, this is just a chatting stream where we've talked about so far per. You know, I'm gonna say, if you want to make videos, and I'm being very honest, if you do just like what Zoro does and just wants to make videos like that, your biggest thing, and I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that's really gonna help, is talking.
Yep.
If you're gonna do like gaming videos, talking is one of the best things you can do. If you like to talk, and even if you don't think anyone's listening or anyone's watching, just randomly talk. I mean, literally, just start saying random things. I'm gonna be truthful.
I sat there while streaming Resident Evil 3 hardcore, and I just sat there and was talking to myself the entire time.
Well, and I'm gonna be truthful. I'm like something that I do is when I'm sitting here streaming and I'm not in a party with Zoro and I'm not in a party with A-Hole or Luffy or anybody, it's just me. I talk to the characters on the game. I mean, I literally talk to characters on games. They'll say something and it's like, oh yeah, really, that's how it goes? You're an idiot, you know.
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, that's how I do. I talk. And by talking like that, it really gets people, and a lot of times you get much more people that relate to you. You want to know something interesting? I don't eat cake. And I'm just being honest, I don't eat cake. The only type of cake I eat is a cheesecake. I only eat cheesecakes. I won't actually eat cake. I rarely do. So it's like, oh, what's your favorite flavor of cake? I don't have a favorite cake. Well, I mean, you can. I mean, I guess it helps with that, but myself, I just don't eat cake. Zoro don't eat cake either.
Nope.
Now, I can tell you, Luffy likes... His ain't really cakes, it's cupcakes that he likes. But the only kind he really eats is red velvet. He likes the red velvet. But it's got to be more cupcakes than it is actual cakes. Oh, I can't do sugar-free. I'm sorry, I love my sugar. But Zoro don't even eat cake. Zoro don't hardly eat any type of, like, actual dessert. Oh, like I said, Luffy, like I said, he likes red velvet. He likes the red velvet, but he only eats it in the cupcake. I drink juice. I do too. There's only certain type of cheesecakes that I can eat, though. There's one I can't have cherry cheesecake. You know, the cheesecake that's got the cherry topping? I can't have that. Because that cherry, I can't eat it. I'm allergic to cherries. But there is one other type of cheesecake that I cannot eat. I'm gonna tell you, I drive a Dodge. I drink apple juice. I do drink some cranberry. It's actually not that bad. I also like grape juice. I'm not a big fan of orange juice, though. And as far as car, I drive a Dodge Caravan. But my dream car I won't ever get one. And there's a reason I won't ever get one. Of my dream car. Sunny D, okay, well yeah, Sunny D's okay, but it's to a point. I've never had mango juice. That's an interesting one. I've had strawberry banana juice. That's actually really good too. Strawberry banana. Or strawberry and kiwi. That's actually good too. No, Sunny D is literally a drink. It's actually an orange juice. Yeah. I'm gonna actually say my dream car wouldn't fit anywhere on my property. My dream car. My dream car is something that a lot of people would probably never guess what my dream car is. I don't even think Zoro could guess what my dream car is. I don't know what the D stands for on that one. Sunny D, I'm not sure what that stands for. All I know it is a Sunny D, it's an orange juice. Hi, Wavy. I wish I drove an F-150. Could be. But, no, a lot of, I guarantee you, not even Zoro, not even A-Hole, not even Luffy.
Just go ahead and tell them. Goddamn.
No, I'm actually curious. I want to see what any of them say. I want you guys to think what my dream car would be. Oh, is it Sunny Delight?
Yeah.
I actually did not know that. I didn't know what the D stood for.
Yeah.
Sunny D, Sunny Delight. I guess that was.
Dick.
Not a school bus, no. I will tell you it's large, but it's not a school bus. A BMW is not large.
Semi. Semi.
Well, Zoro's right. Zoro is right. My dream car, a BMW is a car. Crimson, BMW is actually a car.
It's a car, correct?
But my dream car is a semi. No, it's a semi truck. You know, the big 18-wheelers. Oh, no, that's not what it was for.
She wants it painted red and blue.
Yeah. There's a reason a semi-truck or an 18-wheeler is my favorite dream car that I would love to drive. And that is because when I was younger, the first time I watched Transformers, I absolutely fell in love with Optimus Prime. And he was a semi-truck. So ever since then, I've wanted to have a semi. I literally wanted to have semi. That's my dream car, is a semi-truck. I know, it's probably the most oddest dream car you'll ever think of. No, what, when Ghoster said BMW, Crimson goes, how do you drive a BMW? And then she goes, wait, never mind. I misunderstood. Her thought was it stood for big Mexican women.
Yeah.
Red, I'm gonna say red and blue is not really my favorite colors. my favorite colors are actually pink and purple, but I would want a semi red and blue that looked like Optimus Prime. I really would. My dream car is to have a semi truck that looks like Optimus Prime. I really would. That's my dream car. And the only problem is it wouldn't fit underneath my carport. Yep, I'm an absolute Autobot fan. Optimus is #1. It wouldn't fit under my carport, so I'd have to park it in my backyard, and then my landlord would get mad. He'd get mad because I got this big ass semi sitting out there. But I would really love to drive it. I really would. Only because I've always liked semis ever since I saw Optimus Prime. It's been a while since Sergio has been there. Different Sergio, Zoro.
Oh, yeah.
It's Laval.
Yeah.
You know, Sergio Laval.
Yeah.
No, that's why I always say, you know, Optimus Prime is my favorite Autobot. And it's ever since Optimus Prime that my dream car has been a semi. It's probably the weirdest thing. Oh, and you're talking about the favorite soda that I've seen. First of all, I can't do anything with cherry, so sadly there. Oh no, the elevator's broken. Well, I'm glad you did send me one, because I'll probably keep it. Because I absolutely love those type. I really do. Yep. You better call somebody to fix an elevator pretty damn quick. Is there stairs? Can you find the stairs? Or is it all elevator? Might need to build some stairs in there. So you can be able to leave the 3rd floor. You actually did send it? I'm curious. I'm gonna look. Oh, she sent a Porsche Firebird.
Those are nice cars.
Oh, that's her dream car.
Not mine.
Oh man, I remember that car. In fact, I'm actually gonna say it. I had a friend who had one like that, but it was black, and the bird was a yellow. No joke. Oh, he's stuck in the elevator. Oh, shit. Stuck in the elevator. Oh, my God. I guess that's what that means. I don't know. Tells you what I know on shit. I actually didn't know that. Like I said, I had a friend who used to have one of those that was black and the bird on it was all yellow right up the hood. I didn't drive it. I rode in it so many times. I absolutely loved that car. I loved it. And I had another friend who literally had an old model convertible. Or not convertible, Corvette. It was awesome. I have no idea how to fix an elevator.
Nope.
You're asking the wrong one. The most I could tell you is kick it. Like I said, the most I could do is tell you to kick it. No, Asian's not. But our friend Sergio Lovall is stuck in the elevator. Yeah, Sergio's... The only thing I could tell you on my part is to kick it. And if that don't work, then... I don't know. I mean... Because I'm going to say Asian's got a very big house. Asian's actually doing quite well for himself and his family. And his friend Sergio lives in the house with him. I don't know if he's claustrophobic. I actually cannot tell you which one's real, only because they're too small for me to really tell. I will apologize there. It's actually really small for me, so I can't tell. The flags. On those flags, one of those flags is real. But for me, it's the flags themselves are so small, I couldn't tell you which one. Because I can't tell on it. I'm just saying on my part, I can't tell you which one is the real one because the flags themselves are too small. I mean, if the flags were bigger, I probably could tell you, but I can't. No. I don't think they're all real flags. See, they're all supposed to represent the United States of America. The only thing I know to do, Sergio, is I told Asian, because he asked me how to fix an elevator. The only thing I told him is, kick it, because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix an elevator. I'm sorry on that part. And dude, I know what it feels like when you're stuck and you can't go. Oof. Like I told Sergio, the only thing I know to see if it works is, kicking. Well, then you might have to call an electrician or somebody who knows elevators, because I have no idea. So I do apologize there. You're gonna have to call somebody that has some idea of how to do that. Oh, well, yeah, that's why you heard the loud noise. He did kick it to see if it would work. Apparently it didn't work. So yeah, you might have to call somebody to know who knows how to fix it. That hurt his ears. Whoops. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, guys. Let me know if Asian ever figures out how to get Sergio out of the elevator.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I mean, one idea, you could call the fire department. They'll come and open it. But then you'll have to call somebody to come out and actually fix the elevator, because the fire department won't fix the elevator.
Yep.
But they'll come out and open it. The fire department will.
Yeah.
I've seen them open the elevators before. But I'm back. Sorry. I'm trying to do as long as I can on stream, even though I'm starting to hurt quite a bit. The pain keeps, if it does end up continuing to hurt though, y'all might end up meeting Purpur a lot sooner than what I was hoping for y'all to.
Because if I catch a hint that Purpur's coming out, I'm ending this stream.
Yeah. Because trust me, Purpur doesn't say bad words, but she does not. She don't understand something. Well, here's the thing, is the vent at the top or the bottom? Well, have fun. Be very careful.
Kid.
But, yeah. But no, no, I guarantee you, like Zoro said, if any hint of Purpur is coming, stream ends. And he'll come in here and end it.
No.
Because Purpur is not. Purpur is one of those that don't really understand a lot of what people say.
That just chatting stream would not fit her style.
Mm-hmm. It's my split personality, Asian. I have a split personality. Purpur is a 4-year-old version of myself. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh, mine has been painful. How was your day? Well, at least it's been a good day.
No.
I don't actually really know what she does.
What?
Oh, there was a question that was asked there that is not being shown. I either have the option to show it or hide it. It's what's she gonna do when she's got a cigarette in her mouth? I actually don't know.
She don't mind of it.
I actually don't play sports, but I have watched. Now, it depends on what... Well, it depends on what some people consider a sport. To me, wrestling is a sport. I have watched wrestling before. I still watch some wrestling. But as far as playing sports, I don't. I don't play sports at all. Only because, one, I suck. Should have seen me trying to throw a piece of paper in the trash earlier. I literally was... at least 10 foot from the trash can and still missed. It's pretty bad.
We're just moseying and going, you know?
Oh, I mean, it's great that you do play sports. What sports do you play? I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing sports. I'm just saying on my part, I'm not very good at it, so I don't.
And I used to be part of backyard wrestling.
I mean, like I said, wrestling is not entirely a bad thing. No, nothing wrong with that. Well, he actually has some good stuff. We subscribe to him.
Yeah.
I think he's actually pretty cool. I actually, like I said, I actually subscribed to your channel. I thought you had some good stuff. I watched it.
Yeah.
So I subscribed.
Downloading my Castlevania games.
Yeah, like I said, I watch all different types of YouTubers. I subscribe to different ones. You know, that way, you know, it's just fun for me. And I get enjoyment out of watching you guys.
Well,
Y'all post stuff,
There's
I check it out.
there's one guy I do watch. He is a Twitch streamer, but he's done YouTube longer. He used to play Dark Souls
Bye, Ghoster.
games. Oh, see you later,
Oh.
Ghoster.
Why can't you finish it?
But he's gotten to where he plays a lot more Dead by Daylight. And this man is a genius when it comes down to Dead by Daylight and Dark Souls. But he goes by the name of Odds Darva.
Hmm? Oh, well, that sucks. Why'd he get suspended?
Okay, what did you do to get suspended?
Yeah, I subscribed way before.
Yeah.
Because I actually like what I seen in the content. I'm gonna be truthful, and I know it's gonna sound weird. If I go to your channel and you know, and you say, "Oh, I'm a content creator and I do really good stuff," I actually go and look for myself. If I don't think it's something that I will be entertained with, then I don't sub to it. But if it's something that I do feel that I would be entertained with, then I sub.
Well, I always watch a video of theirs and then see.
Yeah.
And if they show promise to me, then I will sub them. Just to see how far they can go.
Yeah.
Because I do push other people to go farther. Ooh, it's called Dead by Daylight. Looks like a carrot. And I don't know what he's meaning by that, so.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah. Not
Because you can clearly tell she's a white woman.
You can clearly tell I'm a white woman, so
Slap
you're
nut.
obviously wrong.
No. No, you won't.
Oh, you'll hurt me? I don't know how you'll do
Here's
that.
the problem.
You
literally
you have
to
no
get
idea where I
close to
live.
her. You'd have to get close to her. And the worst part, getting close to her means you're coming towards me.
Oh.
Thanks for the idle threat, because now you can be reported. Oh, and he just made that account today.
Oh, of course. I guess if, I guarantee you if Purpur was here, she'd call him by his name.
Yeah, well, Slapnut.
Oh no, she calls him Tiny Peepee.
Well, that's what he is.
She does call him Tiny Peepee. She'd call him Tiny Peepee right to his face. Because I hate to tell you, Purpur being a 4-year-old child, you don't scare her. No. I am not ready for daylight savings. I've never liked daylight savings. Only because it screws me up so much. That's awesome. Have fun with that one, wrestling. Or WWE. I know, and I don't like it. Not looking forward to it. Okay, the individual that... Okay, I know I normally don't allow the name being said. But the one known as Preston admitted that they're a hacker. They've been hacking me, all this, trying to find out my address and stuff so they could try to hack me and cause physical harm to me. Purpur calls him Tiny Peepee.
There's only drawback. One, even if he was to try to come into town to look for you, he wouldn't be able to get close to you because everybody in town loves you to death.
Oh yeah, a lot of people in this town. If you say you want to cause harm to me, you might get your ass whooped.
You'll get a shotgun between your eyes, or you'll just get the hell beat out of you. Because people do not tolerate it around here. And even and what makes it worse, the cops know her. And if you're here to hurt her and somebody's beating your ass for it, oh look, there's a sale over at the store. I'll jump over there.
Let's see. I don't know. I have watched some hockey. I was always more scared of the fact that, you know, the blades. I mean, that because those could cause a lot of injury if you ain't careful. Even death. I mean, that's kind of scary.
I've got an idea how
But I have watched some. Not a lot, but some. I have watched. Hockey-wise.
I'm just not going to tell how because let's just say I'm setting up something.
Oh. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep going, guys. I don't really have a favorite hockey team. I can't really say I have a favorite team at all on that. But I have just watched some. Oh yeah, his face reveal will be coming soon. His full out face reveal will be coming soon.
Yeah.
At the rate that we're growing, yeah, it will. And what's funny is he keeps creating all these accounts to sub to us. He's just pushing us up further.
Oh, how he hates us, but yet he's the one pushing us up.
Yeah.
He's the one pushing us.
Oh yeah.
1,000 sub.
When we hit 1,000 subs. Honestly, I don't actually have anyone specific. If I had the option, and I'm not joking, if I had the option to actually kill somebody, I'm not joking, Zoro's gonna do a face reveal when we hit 1,000. But if I had an option to kill someone, I don't really have the specific people in mind to kill. My biggest thing is, and I'm not joking, my biggest thing is to eliminate, let's see, how can I put this? How many of you watched Infinity War? The Avengers. You know, like with Thanos, where he eliminates half the population. That's something that I would like to do, is because to me, I feel a lot of our world is overpopulated with people. Eliminating half of that would actually be a benefit, I feel. But I don't want to do it in an entirely horrid way.
I wouldn't eliminate half of it. Just keeping the specifics.
Well, I mean, maybe not half, but like just certain ones that really just don't really seem like they fit, where they don't really, they're trying to push too much of something they don't really need to be pushing.
Yeah. Oh, the Moris have not changed on Dead by Daylight.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. And you requested me to show up the Houndmaster. I'm sitting here reading through her add-ons and everything, and yeah, I think I can do her. And before anybody comes up with 830 thoughts, no. That is one big woman.
Not that kind of doing, guys. Wrongdoings.
I could probably use her in the game.
Yeah. I might have to end here.
Okay.
Only because the pain is starting to be a little much.
Okay.
So I do apologize, guys. I know it's not as long as I normally do, but I'm gonna have to call it done. Pain's starting to get a little bit much for me. And if I keep trying to push too much, Zoro will have to be the one to come in and end it at that point.
Yep, because Purper will be out and about, and then it's been
Yeah.
in the ass.
Yeah,
See you later, Asian.
Then you'll be having a problem with Purper, you guys.
Yeah, a big problem.
Yeah.
We will see you guys on the next stream or video.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to get one out tonight or anything, because I'm kind of downloading a new game right now, so yeah.
Well, bye, Chris. I didn't know you were even there.
See you later,
But,
Chris.
I will
Yep.
see all of you later.
Yep. Later, guys.